Yes, I am talking about the Supercars final series once again. This video is sort of a follow-up to my first video about this topic, which you can look in the top right corner. Basically, Brock Feeney didn't win after dominating basically the whole season. But that's not his fault, nor Chaz's fault, nor basically Supercars' fault. It's the first year of this format. It was going to be a tiny bit rusty. And not gonna lie, it's already better than the NASCAR final series. I mean, they've got so many guys in their playoffs, and the whole winning you're in the regular season, it's crap. Plus, the one race winner-take-all format is even worse than what Supercars do. At least at Adelaide, they had 3 races. But like I said, it was the first year. It's gonna need a tiny bit of improving. And I had a thought today, well, it's Monday as I record this, it'll probably be later in the week as I upload this. I thought on Monday, how can I improve the Supercars final series? Because like I said, yes, it's year 1, and it's not the worst idea in the world. I mean, it's a way of doing things similar to ball sports. Even though I'm not gonna lie, I really fucking hate it when they try and compare motorsports to ball sports. Those two things are completely different, even though they're both sports. So this is how I, running on 7 cylinders, would improve the Supercars final series. James Warburton, I hope you're watching this video. So let's get this thing started. Firstly, keep 10 drivers. 10 drivers is probably the perfect amount for however many drivers are in this category. I think even if there were 28 drivers, I think 10 would be the perfect amount. It's not too little, so there isn't good guys missing out, even though Andre Heimgartner and Cameron Hill are good guys that missed out this year. And it's not too many where you go. Like, the problem with the NASCAR one, there is a lot of numpties that just get in because they win a fluke race and then they do terribly in the first round of the playoffs and get eliminated by like 50 points. 10 is the perfect amount basically. But this is where changes would come in. So for this year, the winner of the Sprint Cup and the Enduro Cup got 25 extra bonus points going into the Gold Coast. I think the sprint race champion should get more points. I mean, the sample size is very different. You've got 2 rounds of the Enduro Cup. Yes, they are longer, but it's still 2 rounds, 2 races, and then you've got 8 rounds with 3 races in most events, 4 at Melbourne, and they have the same amount of points. How does that work? If you're gonna reward points like this, I think they should do it like this. Keep the 25 points for the Enduro Cup. That's fine. But for the Sprint Cup, I mean, it's more work. Not only miles, it's just more time as well. Do 50 points. 50 points for the Sprint Cup, 25 for the Enduros. They still both get rewarded. Happy as Larry, you get a trophy. But this is where I'm gonna take something from NASCAR and use it for Supercars. How NASCAR do their playoffs, or one of the ways that they do it, is by rewarding the winners. Not just for the win in your in system, but for every stage winner, they get a playoff point, which gets transferred into the playoffs. And if you win a race, you get 5 of those points. I think Supercars should do something similar. For every win that a driver gets in the Sprint Cup or the Enduros, if they finish in the top 10 after Bathurst, for every win, they should get 5 points going into the playoffs. So it rewards guys like Brock Feeney, who won 14 races, Matt Payne, who won 5 races. It rewards those guys that did a lot of winning throughout the year by giving them extra points in every round of the playoffs. That includes Adelaide. So, like Brock Feeney, he won 14 races or some shit like that. He would then get a bigger advantage over your Mosterts, your Browns, your Allens, who combined won 6 races. And that gives him not an unbeatable chance, but a better chance of winning the championship. Yes, it becomes more of a tall order for your seconds and thirds and fourths, but they can also do the amount of winning. I mean, if you win the same amount of races, if you use this format, and you win, like, for example, Brock Feeney next year wins 7 races, and Matt Payne also wins 7 races, and they qualify for the final series. The only way that they would be separated in points is how they would give out those points like they did this year. And finally, the win in your own system going into the next round. It's stupid. I hate it how they do it in NASCAR. I hate it how they do it in Supercars. It is too unpredictable. You could get in the Gold Coast someone that finished 10th in points, have a shit run on Saturday. And I mean, take Brody Kostecki for example. He went all out trying to get that win on Sunday, and he didn't even start Saturday. That just would have made that race not matter. And another thing about the every win counts towards the final series, it makes the other races matter. You see, Brock Feeney didn't care about all those wins in the Sprint Cup. He cared about the bonus points for the playoffs. Now, you see, if everyone had 5 extra player points added to them, then not only would he care about more of those wins, not only would anybody else care about more of those wins if they keep winning a crap load of race wins, but the fans would care about it. It would get more people to the fences, because I feel like for those sprint rounds, it won't really capture the attention like a final series race. I mean, there were quite a lot of people at the Gold Coast and Adelaide and Sandown because of the final series pressure. I think if you had more emphasis on those sprint races, then you'd sell more tickets, Supercars. But that is just my idea on how I personally would fix the final series. If you've got any ideas for the final series other than just scrapping it entirely, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, give a like and a subscribe to this video. The support is always very much appreciated. I'm going to do quite a few Supercars videos in a row. I've got some stuff planned, including something quite special that I've been working on in the background, and I will see you in the next video, whatever that may be.